Hello, B family and Dragon family. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to disasters. Now, we all have natural disasters, one way or another: hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. Depends on where you are in the world. Don't even matter. Tornadoes will be around the corner when you don't expect it, including hurricanes. Even you know other things that don't involve Mother Nature related. It could be an explosion. You never know. But anyways, with all that being said, I do hope you guys do enjoy. Please be sure to like, subscribe. I'll have VB's link down below. Once she starts, doing videos again, I'll let y'all know. With all that being said, check out my main channel, Robert Dragonboy. Link down in the description, as well as W. I don't have it anywhere here because, well, my main channel is sponsored for both channels, obviously. Anyways, if you do go to W, use code DragonFamily for 10% off. I went and looked at it. Hopefully it's 10%. It would be 10% off. Why wouldn't it be? Say if any other code is cheaper, go ahead by all means. It's your choice, honestly. Save your money. Spend your money how you want. But yeah, it also supports me. In any way possibly can. Go ahead, check out my Twitch. If you don't watch Twitch, that's fine as well. I think that's it. I'll still have the loop bar link down below, even though this is still the second channel. Simply because of, I'm trying to get verified. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll stop yapping my ass off and let y'all watch the video. But don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and comment down below what you've been through. Because, throughout the video, I'll tell you. Let's head into the video. And here we are with 30 minutes of the most extreme natural disasters ever caused.
Devastating floods, mind-blowing tornadoes, and
That's
other
flooding
natural
part in the
phenomena
intro. Oh, wow.
are here to amaze you.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's a lightning strike.
Struck mere meters away from the cameraman. I hope he went and bought a lottery ticket that day. An earthquake caught this woman and her fluffy friend off guard while they were chilling in their apartment. Luckily, they both escaped, just a little rattled. Natural phenomena can create perfect moments, such as lightning striking when the famous Metallica plays Master of Puppets. Hell yeah, Odin loves rock too. Lightning Struck 2 plays Master of Puppets. Hell yeah, Odin loves rock too.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Lightning striking a house can cause a lot of damage to home appliances. Luckily, modern lightning rods help prevent such occurrences.
Wow.
Believe it or not, Kawa-Ijen has blue fire. But if you're not a professional guide like this man, it's best you stay away from this phenomenon.
Cool.
Although some...
Now. Excuse me? I don't know what just happened. Now. Imagine seeing black flame. Hold on. Alright, anyways, if you see black flame, don't touch it. Don't touch anything.
Can easily explain this unusual blue flame. I prefer the idea that Godzilla lives in this volcano.
Well, you have a point.
Indeed, lightning is likely to hit the tallest objects, but remember, it's not always the case. looks like Mother Nature wanted to see what's inside this house. Thankfully, it was abandoned, so nobody was harmed. No, this isn't a well-planned flash mob with dancing cars. The drivers are experiencing an earthquake. Luckily, it wasn't strong, so no one was injured.
This is going back and forth like I just must say that is like that's
Is
my
this a
eyes.
storm or just a huge monster hiding somewhere off screen? This is why you should never shelter under trees when it's stormy outside.
Sorry.
Trees when it's stormy outside.
What is God saying? Stay the
Even a
fucking
modern
side.
defense system for this solar
Quite
panel
literally.
plant in India couldn't protect it from a violent storm that caused million-dollar damage.
Are you sure that's
They
not
said
2
there
million?
was lightning near their house, but why didn't I hear
I
the
actually don't know how
iconic
much they cost.
ka-chow? Ka-chow. Sometimes nature has a special kind of humor. If not for friends, the poor girl probably never would have closed those doors.
I don't know, I'm
Unfortunately,
assuming that's
this
hail,
street
it's a
wasn't prepared
tornado?
for a flood of this scale, so now residents have to pay for repairs to their cars and homes. At least there were no casualties.
Oh, police station, how
Imagine
expensive.
seeing this 10,000 years ago, and suddenly the legends about Titans were born.
Nevada?
Looks like ghost
Damn.
bullies have entered this building and are messing with the doors.
I'm sorry, who?
Ghost bullies have entered this building and are messing with the doors. Looks like ghost bullies have entered this
Oh.
building and are messing with the doors.
I didn't know what you said. I was like, huh?
This is how we have fun in magic school. The way
Oh, you know
traces
it.
of lightning strikes resemble our body's nervous systems is incredible. Man, I don't envy the guy who just bought a boat to enjoy on this lake. No one was hurt. Mother Nature decided to greatly reduce the price of Tesla shares. What do you say to that, Elon Musk? Why shouldn't you mess with Zeus? Well, here's
Hilarious.
one reason.
But that's just saying, get the fuck back inside, bitch. Sorry.
It's a miracle that this storm didn't cause any damage to nearby structures while destroying every tree in the yard. Apparently, only people with seriously good karma live in this neighborhood. Nature is obviously hinting that the driver should take a different way home.
I say, no, you gotta take the
Huh.
other way.
The Justice League probably needs to buy more umbrellas. What would happen if you didn't wash your pants for a month? They'd probably fly away. Sure, this storm caused a blackout, but at least the locals got to enjoy a short but thrilling fireworks show from the comfort of their homes.
Like, bloody a chest
If you know someone who doesn't believe that aliens make tornadoes, just show them this video. Mother Nature definitely doesn't appreciate the work of glassmakers. Thankfully, the people inside the house survived the storm unharmed.
Holy, those must be baseball size.
Well, now this woman gets to celebrate 2 birthdays. Good thing she hadn't jumped into the water before the lightning struck.
Oh yeah, she did. Ooh,
Trying to
she'll be in
extend the
hospital.
pleasure by slowly breaking this tree. That's a weird kind of ASMR. Even bears can experience the power of a storm. Hopefully, this one found a safe place to hide from the wind.
The
You know how
jokes are
enormous
coming
this
through.
lightning is. Thankfully, it struck far away from the soccer field, so nobody was
That's
injured.
cool.
The storm was so heavy that it felt like the motorcyclists were going 100 miles per hour. but nobody was even moving.
Oh.
This avalanche unexpectedly appeared right behind a snowboarder. Fortunately, he outran it thanks to his skill and some luck.
No, all I gotta do is just tip it.
This lightning strike hit the top thrill dragster at Cedar Point. Fortunately, the roller coaster wasn't in operation due to the nasty weather, so no one was there when it happened. Rule number 1. If a tornado doesn't seem to be moving, it's coming at you, and you should start running.
DFO.
Despite the fact that enormous hail completely destroyed the window,
What the
homeowner
baseball,
didn't get
holy.
upset, unlike his insurance company.
Fuck the insurance company.
Mother Nature decided that it was time to take a shower.
Government doesn't give a fuck about you. All I care about is money. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Thankfully, no one got hurt. I knew that living in Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob's house wasn't my best decision. Okay, maybe an ordinary tornado doesn't impress you much, but how about a fire-nado?
Flame-nado! I
The
don't know
green
why it's
aurora borealis is undoubtedly a beautiful natural phenomenon. It looks like a dance of heavenly spirits.
Well, it's literally climate change.
So this is how my Sims feel when I escape daytime in the game.
I was gonna say, if rain does not come or something doesn't come, that's
a nice
terrifying.
spot for a barbecue, am I right?
No. No.
It only took a day for
That's
nature
a nice
to
spot
turn
to
this
kill, to
cozy
die,
town
if it
into a
rains.
real mess. The good news is none of the residents were hurt by this flood.
That doesn't work.
Witnessing half of a forest disappear in seconds due to nature's wrath is almost unbelievable.
They just said, no, I'm gonna cut this after the.
This is how I picture the arrival of the Dark Lord.
That's just the eclipse. That happened, what, years ago?
That moment when invisible ninjas are trying to kidnap you, but you're putting up a good fight. Either someone has just broken a huge barrel of wine, or the universe has decided to create a true Red Sea.
Or someone
This water is glowing thanks to a special
which...
plankton that generates lighting during movement. It actually looks like a scene from a new Disney movie. Here's why you should always take flash flood
gonna go there.
seriously.
Okay, no offense to Rock, but the movie was terrible. I mean, all love to the Rock, Dwayne Johnson. The movie was terrible. I haven't watched it, but I know the movie was terrible.
No, this isn't some weird firework. These comets flew millions of miles through space to dazzle us with an astonishing natural phenomenon. What are the odds of seeing hail in a desert? 0? Think again.
Funny enough, it does rain in the desert, which is odd enough in itself.
So this is how George Lucas came up with the double sunset idea for Star Wars.
Huh.
Now, I have a good reason not to visit Scotland in the summer.
Holy!
You can build a road using the best materials, but if Mother Nature decides it doesn't fit the landscape, it'll be gone before you know it.
That's got a pot. That's got a.
Did you know that volcanic
sinkhole.
eruptions could be so beautiful?
But yeah,
Nature
definitely.
is truly the most skilled artist on our planet.
Island is that?
I always wait to let cows or geese cross the road, but what is this? Tumbleweeds? This sky looks like it's been taken directly from a Ghostbusters movie. So, where is Marshmallow Man?
Okay, he's just
These
ready
hikers
on mute
weren't
at this
expecting
point.
their trail to turn into a real-life Donkey Kong video game with huge chunks of ice. But good luck kept them safe.
I can still not
After
walk.
years of a boring life, this roof has finally decided to go for a ride.
Whee!
Water wears away stone, but in this case, it's an entire highway.
But not brick.
Asphalt and metal can do nothing
Somehow.
against the power of nature. Just look at how easily a flood can take down the creations of human civilization.
Holy.
What do you get when you combine swift wind and fire? One of the most mind-blowing natural phenomena, of course.
That's actually more dangerous than a
But
tornado.
look, this is how a tiny fire tornado is born. Would have been cute if it hadn't been so scary. The good news is that this man doesn't have to worry about running out of snow, but he's probably starting to hate winter.
No, I think he's having fun.
Can you imagine part of a mountain disappearing in 1 second? Well, Mother Nature's here to show you what's possible.
Like this one, I expect you
POV, you decided to arrange the snow battle with Mother Nature, but things got out of hand.
Holy!
If you can't understand why these people are so stunned, imagine how penguins would react to discovering their home in Antarctica has been turned into a sunny beach.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and
By the
wave.
way,
Who says volcanic eruptions can't be
I'm
beautiful?
still gonna get old.
What an
And that-
eye-catching moment.
And that phrase is what? About 15 years old now since Madagascar? I actually don't remember when Madagascar came out.
Now I know what inspired MasterCard's logo. Seeing an
I'm sorry, but that
eclipse
is
is
I
already a
touched
great
something, of course.
experience, but what are the chances of seeing the illusion of this phenomenon? The cameraman is one lucky guy. Although hailstorms are common in
That's
Mexico
just the
during
moon
warm
was saying
months,
hi,
this one definitely
apparently.
surprised everyone. Look at the
Holy.
chunks of ice. They're as big as oranges. These terrifying cyclones are sometimes known as fire devils. Yeah, firenadoes look like they come straight from hell.
Actually, that's the real name of it. It's Fire Devils.
Finally, we
Or
have
devil-
video evidence
whatever the
that
fuck
Mr.
he just said.
Freeze is real.
Winter has come at last.
Due to Lake Turgoyak's depth,
Bro,
it can be
that
covered in
seems some
ice even
shit.
when the temperature reaches 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder
I'm
where
sorry, what?
depth, it can be covered in ice even when the temperature reaches 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'll make
I
sure of
wonder
that.
where Optimus Prime and his Autobots are off to this time.
That's hilarious.
Everest Camp 2 is located at an altitude of 20,997 feet. Although the tents don't look reliable, they can easily withstand natural disasters like avalanches.
Probably,
I bet
actually.
the owner of this house never expected to have an aquarium outside their window. At least now taking a bath
Really?
will be more entertaining.
That's true. Hi, bud.
Sometimes the
All right.
scale of a volcanic eruption is impressively enormous. For instance, this one could even be seen by astronauts on the International Space Station.
Yeah,
The
actually,
way these
I think it's the how deep the volcano is more of how high it can explode. That could turn into a fucking mushroom cloud, like an explode, like a nuclear bomb went off. That's how deep it can go. I guess. I don't know.
mosquitoes
I
form
actually
columns
don't
that
know,
move like
so
the
don't put me on
tentacles of
that.
a terrifying monster makes me nervous.
Let's do this! Let's go through!
And here we have
Okay.
yet another waterfall masterfully created by nature. Once again, it proves you should never underestimate the power of a flood.
I said we're rainforests.
These hailstones are massive. You could easily use them to play baseball.
Oh, hell no. That will hurt.
This red sky effect
You
was
cannot do that
created
from
by
that.
a fire near Wanboyne
You
Lake.
can get a concussion from a
and
baseball, but you could die
frightening
from that.
phenomenon.
I mean, if you get hit with enough baseball.
That moment when you mask your spaceship, but forget it's surrounded by clouds.
Huh.
There are approximately
Is this like an alien?
70,000
But yeah, that was
wildfires
still-
per year, and the majority of them are caused by humans. Still wonder why nature gets mad at us sometimes?
No.
This meteor's color is so unusual and eye-catching. I wonder why it's so blue.
Nah, that's a date. Holy.
Did
I
you know
just,
that
you
a
know what? I'm
tornado
gonna make this date
forming
perfect.
looks just like someone summoning the genie from Aladdin?
Oh yeah, I see the relevant.
Who needs
You know that, right?
5D movie theaters when we have such realistic tsunami illusions?
Wait, what?
Solar eclipses can cause various illusions like this one, which resembles a UFO. Landslides are one of the most dangerous phenomena you can encounter in the
Actually,
mountain.
funny enough, when I was younger, I actually used to stare at the sun like like almost every few minutes. Nothing really ever happens to me. Apparently, you get blinded when you look at the sun, which no, you just do a couple dots and it goes away about 2 minutes later.
Luckily, when this natural disaster destroyed a large part of the forest, there was no one to get
I was
injured.
literally looking at a pen light from a doctor.
The aurora borealis is one of the most beautiful things you can see in nature, and it's
It really is
caused
just
by
like a
magnetic
flashlight.
storms.
Just 10 times hotter.
Dozens of
1,000 times
cars
hotter.
couldn't get from one side of the road to another due to this devastating flood. This is when Google Maps is truly useless. Luckily, there were no casualties. Everything seems like magic when you don't know physics. This phenomenon is called HARP clouds, and they're caused by unique atmospheric conditions.
Oh.
Due to this shop's panoramic windows, watching a flood feels like visiting a huge aquarium. But where are the fish?
Great
This
question,
cloud
actually.
looks like someone shaping it on an invisible pottery wheel until it turns into a tornado.
I thought tornadoes were fun, dumbass.
Oh no,
Sorry.
Doctor Strange is playing with his portals again. It looks like
Honestly,
millions
I
of
see
gallons
it.
of water have been stored
I
inside
can't
this mountain,
unsee it.
and they're finally being released to make a new river. The power is so breathtaking. People in Dubai witnessed this celestial body flying in the sky. It's still unknown whether it was a meteor or space debris, but it definitely surprised everyone with an unexpected fireworks show. Even though this large part of West Bay's cliff collapsed unexpectedly, it's a common thing for this kind of coastline. As a rule, these natural features often suffer from erosion. Fortunately, this accident didn't cause any significant damage. I always knew someone was making those fluffy clouds. Finally, we have proof. Isn't it so exciting to live in a world where you can randomly see such a magnificent natural phenomenon?
No. After that, no.
This girl definitely needs to hire hell divers to deal with this moth invasion.
What? How? I didn't really
Oops,
remember I had
somebody
that.
dropped the clouds. Hey, we need to get those back
What
up there.
causes that though? Let me know in the comments what causes that. Look at
If there were a compilation of the biggest and scariest tornadoes,
Oh, I haven't
this
so far.
one would take first place.
How about really a tier 5?
This is what it's like to drive a car during the biggest downpour in 75 years. Thankfully, everyone was using their hazard lights and slowing down for safety.
Oh!
Did you know that
I was in that
wildfires
one.
like this not only destroy local ecosystems, but are also a major source of air pollution? We
That's
should do
cool
our best to
looking,
stop
though.
these accidents. Whirlpools are like a
If you do camp and you don't use like fire protection, and when you put out a fire, make sure you use dirt instead of water, because water can spread it even more. Dirt actually is a lot more stable and drier, even if it's wet. Although you shouldn't do it in a wet environment. What the hell's wrong with you? Anyway,
free hypnosis session created by nature.
a lot of people try to
It's
do that.
amazing how fast the Malangwa River created a large channel to the Indian
It
Ocean.
does work. Like 2% of the time. If
These
it's fast enough.
fish are like, so this is where we're gonna live now. Not bad.
Not luxury.
Given the history of the Titanic,
Maybe you got
this guy should be
luxury.
careful while swimming near that huge chunk of ice. Don't
Fucking
worry,
touching
that's
that.
not a wildfire. An earthquake hit this mountain, causing tons of dust to fly into the air. Now, we know that if you combine sand and seawater, it looks like beer.
It does. But it tastes
Don't worry,
disgusting.
this is just a spaceship parked in invisible mode.
I'm pretty sure that's
This
the giant
shocking
galaxy
landslide
reference.
happened near Daxian Village
Or
in
whatever that was,
2023.
what?
It's simply unbelievable to see a giant
actually
part of
don't
the
know what
mountain
that comes
turn
from.
into nothing in a few moments. Fortunately, there were no people injured. You never know what lurks in the darkness. It could be a cat, a monster, or a frickin' tornado.
Well, I can see that in the
This
dark.
isn't footage from Pandora. You can visit Crystal Cove State Park if you want to see these glowing waves caused by bioluminescent bacteria.
I'm
Mother
pretty sure that's
Nature decided to
dangerous.
play with snowballs, but
Not
it
to touch on
went too
skin, but
far.
drink from.
One avalanche is
That's
scary
not-
enough, but four
I
avalanches
hope
at
not.
the same
But I
time,
guarantee it is.
horrifying.
This is bioluminescent. It's like toxic.
That moment when you're recording a video for your blog and the apocalypse begins.
What, a dust storm?
This cart has watched way too much WWE. Stop it. As a rule, these rope tornadoes are the smallest and safest, known for their curved shape in the final minutes.
Ooh, he curvy. He curvy.
It's hard to imagine a worse place to experience a
take that the wrong way.
7.2 magnitude earthquake
It
than
was
a
curvy.
suspension road bridge. Fortunately, it held strong.
I think that's why they
This is how
built it.
car owners prepare for the most intense hail in the history of the UAE. Unfortunately, there's not much that can save a car from hailstones the size of golf balls. This parking lot turns into a mass car wash during a storm. Don't forget that handbrake to keep your vehicle from being washed away.
I don't think that's gonna do much. I'm gonna be honest.
Nothing to see here, just a raging river highlighting the need for a better built bridge. No, this isn't an apocalyptic movie, but the result of mining operations that have actually terraformed this pass. About once a year, the residents of Bologna feel like they're in Venice. And no, not
Okay,
because of the
Venice.
number of tourists.
Really? No, that's France. Sorry.
Imagine how strong the wind has to be to do this to your house.
Oh. Bye-bye window. Bye-bye. Oh,
If you're
front
too
end.
lazy to
Holy.
even fix your fence, then don't set foot in Indonesia, because thanks to these little beauties, you'll be rebuilding your home every few years. The residents of this mountain cabin certainly weren't expected to wake up to a house blocked by a snowfall. Thank God they had a snow shovel. I bet you've never seen a river overflow so intensely that it turns a whole forest into a water slide.
Whee! Don't ever do that, though.
It seems this guy managed to get onto the set of the new Harry Potter series from HBO Max. But seriously, what do you think this is?
It's a broomstick. It's an Nimbus 2000.
Still think your second floor apartment is safe from flooding? Maybe try the third floor next time for a more peaceful sleep. Now, you might be thinking,
It
I've
literally
already
looks like
seen a
it's
tornado
puking.
today. To which I say, trust me, you haven't seen one this big. It's
Oh, I've
literally
seen
the
bigger.
most
I've seen 2
tornado-looking
miles
tornado
wide.
you've
Mile
ever
wide,
seen.
sorry.
Well, at least this
I'll say
residential
obviously.
complex is able to save on water in the grounds, and the playground equipment stays clean. Yeah, my mom taught me to always look on the bright side.
Look at here.
It's crazy how
Oh,
nature can make
grandmother,
a second-degree flood even more challenging by
Let's
simply
go to
adding
the
lots
flower.
of ice. Here's more proof that nature is truly alive. Just look at how this forest is breathing.
That
This
is
flooded
creepy.
city needs a hero, but for now, a single drain is doing its best. Oh, so that's why gym trainers recommend not skipping leg day. But seriously, I hope no one was late for work.
Well,
When you live in a
Doesn't
country
say
with
that
cold
no
winters,
day of work
life
was
is
off.
always full of surprises. How
Cancel.
would you even defrost your car to get to work? Tell us in the comments. This is the heaviest rain Seoul has seen in the last 115 years,
Iron?
allowing
Yeah, it's
local
bad.
residents to watch their streets turn into rivers and lakes in just a couple of hours.
Japan, if you watch Japan,
Tornado
Japan females
effortlessly
are still
lift
beautiful.
8-ton
Not gonna
truck
lie.
trailers
Cute
into
too.
the air is
But anyway.
truly unsettling.
I got a point. Hi, tornado.
Let me explain the essence of nature's power with this wind turbine example. Whatever humanity creates to tame it, nature finds a way to break it down. The only thing
Oh, there's
scarier
the way.
than how easily this tornado tears through power lines is that it can go anywhere at speeds of up to 55 miles per hour. Literally unstoppable. Mongolia hasn't seen a snowstorm like this in a long time. Just imagine 80% of the country covered with 3.28 feet of snow, and the temperature dropped to minus 50.8 degrees
What's that
Fahrenheit.
do? Portuguese.
The developer got all possible
They're
permits for building this house, but the most important approval from nature wasn't granted. When tsunami waves start tossing around docked ships like toys, all you can do is cross your fingers and hope that no one's on board. If you think the weather outside your window is bad, take a look at what real bad weather looks like.
Oh, I think I've been in a tornado, by the way.
Looks like someone needs to learn how to control their firebending skills. Either that or this is a rare natural phenomenon that raises too many questions for me.
Actually,
No,
yeah,
this
yeah.
isn't a ship sailing through an icy sea, but a desperate snowplow battling against 50 centimeters of snowfall that fell overnight. It's hard to imagine something more terrifying than a landslide that can literally
Look, that
relocate an entire
person.
lake. Due to the 2024 California snowstorm, someone had to wait a couple of weeks longer for their Christmas gift. Be careful what you wish for, because an ocean view hotel room like this may end up being more unforgettable than you imagine. Well, at least you don't have to clean the windows. What do you think happens when the pressure inside a glacial river becomes too high? Well, it comes bursting out of the ice, shooting water 6 meters into the air, which then flows down about 60 meters to the base.
Sea leaking.
I guess a volcanic eruption
Water,
isn't all that
obviously.
surprising anymore, so check out
I think
this
that's right.
glacier
Don't
erupting
mix that out of
right onto a
context.
promenade. A flood of this magnitude always triggers massive landslides, and Himachal Pradesh in India was no exception. That road looked almost brand new.
That does look brand new.
When you hear that Japan is located in an active seismic zone, it's hard to understand just how active it really is. Here's a case where you could have just flooded your downstairs neighbor's ceiling, but the cold winter decided to make it more of a challenge. How dare this oil vein disrupt some farmer's agricultural season? Well, maybe he doesn't have to worry about profits. When the
Money,
Arctic
money,
decides
money.
to reclaim some coastline, not
Early
even an
money.
icebreaker can do anything about it.
What's that, what now?
When the Arctic decides to reclaim some coastline, not even an icebreaker can do anything about it. I bet you never thought about what happens underwater during a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, but you've gotta see it. Nobody was hurt, but everyone was shocked. Remember the movie The Day After Tomorrow? Well, it turns out it wasn't too far-fetched after all. These drivers were unlucky enough to be at the epicenter of a 7 magnitude earthquake in Kyrgyzstan. Fortunately, no one was injured. After a storm, residents of this area thought the worst was behind them, but then this happened. Get out the chess set, because you won't be watching Netflix anytime soon. Imagine seeing this in front of you while on a single-person boat. What would you do in this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Imagine waking up and seeing a wave as tall as your house right outside your window. You know, I was under the impression that water was supposed to go through a pipe, but I'm learning something new thanks to this flood. No, this plane didn't make an emergency landing on water. Dubai International Airport just turned into a massive lake thanks to some heavy rainfall in the UAE. Ever heard that you shouldn't swim in bodies of water during a thunderstorm? Do you know why?
I mean, you can instantly die from that.
Imagine the force of ocean
Not
waves.
because of, like, not because of drowning, or not because of the, well, yes, because of the heat. But actually, you can get, not hypo. Is it hypo? I know there's another word for it. No, hydro's, no, hydro's water. You can flame up to heat, or, you could die from heat exhaustion, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Allow water to easily
Overheating,
pass
that's
through
right.
30
I
meters
don't remember
of
what the name of
underground
it is.
cracks.
I know.
For
the
these
freezing
tourists,
one?
a tour of a
Or,
dormant
I don't know if
volcano
it's
turned
freezing
into
or
the
not.
most epic experience of their lives. Good thing they hadn't reached the summit yet. Even though
Hypo,
it can be
or
scary,
hypo or
sometimes the
hyper?
weather takes care
It
of
is
you by
hyper.
creating natural drinking
Hypo is
fountains,
freezing.
like this one in Yosemite Park.
Yeah, hyper
This
because
is what I call
thermal.
snowfall. Look at how huge those flakes are. It's like sky dandruff.
Yep.
This Australian couple didn't ask for a swimming pool in their backyard, but
they got one.
anyway.
So it's not clean,
Let's
but
just
you know.
hope this cameraman didn't forget to wear his anti-bug suit so this cloud of vampire mosquitoes doesn't drink him dry. And that's all for now. Which of today's natural phenomena
I'm gonna link this video in the description. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see y'all in the 35 minutes of this video. Holy. I'll see y'all in the next one. Please go check out my main channel because there'll be 2 videos posted by probably the day after this one. Which I don't know when I'm gonna post this. So it might be before or after. I don't know yet. But please, if you did enjoy it, please be sure to comment down below. As well as comment down below which natural disaster you've been through. Or multiple. You can be multiple, trust me. There's ways. As you can tell, God of my nature don't give a Anyways, with that being said, if you guys enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.